Welcome back in, you guys, to another community chat. This is going to be for the Mercury entering Scorpio transit. All right. We're going to pull from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I have my Miss Cleo deck out here. We're going to get some information. We're going to go over the Sabian symbol. I'm going to read out what Mercury in Scorpio actually means out of my Oracle of the Radiant Sun. My handy dandy book there. So, it's happening more so at 3:23 p.m. It is currently 2:28 p.m. And I'm doing this reading at the planetary hour of the sun. So by the time we step in, we'll be at the planetary hour of Venus. All right. I started the top of my morning off at the at the hour of the sun, and now I'm starting again my following reading at the planetary hour of the sun. All right, so there's like a big highlight on putting an emphasis on this Scorpio energy that's coming in. All right, the sun is in Libra. It's going to be ingressing into Scorpio next week. All right, this week is more so about like full moon and Aries time. All right, let's get into it. So the first degree of Scorpio speaks about a sightseeing bus. All right. It's all about stability for the first to the fifth degree. It says we move away from our beloved secure past motivated by curiosity for greater experience, and yet sharing nostalgic memories binds us back into our community, and we find ourselves building a more stable future by working with others in our group. Communal rituals both settle us into worldly life and deepen our access to the spirituality of the passionate life force. And it says, and by this, we come to the realization of the importance of the stability, which actually creates a greater sense of personal freedom. All right. So Scorpio at the first degree, the sightseeing bus. All about curiosity. It says possibly the defining characteristic of our species. Curiosity is what makes us expansive and therefore inventive and pioneering. We move away from our beloved past motivated by curiosity for greater experience. We humans are never content to accept the status quo. We have an inbuilt appetite for expanding our range and depth of experience and a curiosity for new information and feelings. This is the driving force that motivates us to travel and see what achievements others have to show, perhaps in the form of creative works, technology, or simply lifestyle. It is fundamentally tied in with our urge towards self-realization. All right, so friendliness is more so the tour bus situation. It says spirit is limitless in its ability to find and profit from new perspectives. Still trying to get my voice back, y'all. Welcome in or bye-bye. You okay?
I was about to come joke, but she was.
Too serious. Bye, girl. Love you. Get out.
I had the right to put up my middle finger. It is not a sign.
I'm doing a reading. Close my door.
Bro, I'm just gonna do it.
Bye.
No, I'm not gonna do it to my dad. He gonna beat my mom.
Bye. All right. Mercury and Scorp. Speaks about extremism. So the Mercury and Scorpio card describes a deep, penetrating thinker. Someone both intuitive and profound. Someone both intuitively and profound, whose sharp insights into others' motivation direct the thoughts. Such personalities are widely persuasive in argument. Typically, Mercury Scorpios are said to be secretive and do not waste time talking unless they have something worthwhile to say. They command a great deal of respect and are endowed with a magnetic personality that claims many followers. The ability to go to an extreme opposite position in order to understand the whole possibility of an issue makes such people good investigators and researchers. It also makes them capable of drastic changes of philosophy or beliefs, which can leave others up in the air with the last wing of opinion. For Mercury Scorpios, the supreme challenge is to solve seemingly impossible problems. The challenge of the impossible is so necessary that they often generate mishaps in order to retrieve and overcome a situation. People with this combination display great interest in science and or the occult, understanding life's secrets, whether purely physical or more mystical, it is important to them. There is also a love of intrigue that makes for good detective story writers, journalists, I don't know what the hell is a sleuth, but sleuth and crime investigators. So when this card is drawn, the questioner may face a total reappraisal of his or her life philosophy to overcome a seemingly unsolvable situation. All right, so the events that can take place, it says that violent verbal outbursts, news of a death, the solving of a great problem, discussions of a deep life problem, and or a drastic change of opinion. That's interesting because I just posted something that I ran across on my feed on Instagram, and I posted it to my shorts here on YouTube, so you guys can go check that out if you're interested. If you're not, it is what it is. It'll run across whoever needs to hear it. All right, so that's the energy. All about curiosity. I mean, obviously, Mercury rules the third house, so any type of research work is of significance here. All right. See what comes out. Welcome in, you guys. I got the moon in Aries. Speaking of, the moon in Scorpio is here. Jupiter in Pisces is coming up. Protection, power, seduction, flattery with Venus in Gemini, and Mercury in Gemini. Excitement pertaining to some sort of news or communication coming through. The moon in Aries is a sense of protection. The moon in Scorpio, lots of power. Both of those energies ruled by Mars. So there's action behind a purpose on where you're meant to flatter people with some sort of knowledge or something. All right, it seems to be seductive to you, and whatever it is, it's Piscean energy, so it's going to be all about spirituality. If you don't like being here, you can bounce. I mean, that's what it is. All right, that's what it is. All right, you guys, so let's look into this energy overall. I'm seeing, again, moon in Aries and moon in Scorpio. It's coming up with, like, Mars energy. So the protection card, it says someone that's more so on the defense action, maternal instincts, business enterprises, arguments over property, reluctantly moving and or family upsets and or responsibilities. Moon in Scorpio, power. Powerful emotional situations, a secret suddenly revealed, psychological problems, and inheritance or love turning to hate and vice versa. Venus in Gemini. Flattery, a secret love affair, an imagined romance, two lovers at a time, a deceptive courtship, and a constant need for company. Mercury in Gemini. Excitement, a publicity campaign, a new subject for study, an opportunity to make a speech, an important decision, changing one's mind on an important issue, and or a busy social calendar. And then we've got Jupiter in Pisces, which technically that energy is in its domicile. All right, so the seduction card, it says becoming the victim of a hard luck story, sacrificing a great deal for someone who is loved, having the intuition and the ability to sense what another person wants. That's what it says. Let's get into it. So the moon in Aries. All right, it's getting like maternal instincts. New business. The moon in Scorpio can speak about inheritances coming in. Flattery is giving more like research projects. Excitement is like sharing your ideas, that type of thing. All right. And Jupiter and Pisces, sensing what another person wants. It's like walking in a room and reading the room without even having to say something. 5 of coins. 9 of coins. 4 of coins. This is a whole lot of stability here. All right. It can look like one is going through hardship in order to stand in the energy of wanting to move forward independently. Freedom. All right. And I'm seeing the energy of heavy Capricorn here. I mean, all earth energy in minor are kind of more so. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's showing me someone, 5 of Pentacles, going through hardship, trying to become independently with just wanting to be free. And the 4 of Coins, having to build on a firm foundation. The energy of the Sun is here. So there was more happiness, it says, in the past. 4 of Swords is the energy of resting and rejuvenating and healing. 4 of Cups. Got 444 here. Prayers are being heard. 4 is the number of the North Node. And numerology. The letters D, M, or V speaks all about foundations. The DMV. Kind of feels like somebody's stuck. Why is the Death here with the Emperor? I'm getting, again, heavy Mars. I don't know what's going on with this Mars energy. 5 of Wands, more conflict. In my reading, I think last night or this morning, I can't remember. But there's this Aries energy, like a father figure or an authority figure, keeps trying to come in and cause conflict. That's what it is. All right. I'm going to need y'all to hop up off my music too. Thank you. That's what it's coming through as. Can't make it up. All right. So if someone's fortune is elsewhere, it looks like they're being held up from what they're doing right now. Happiness was more so seen in the past. In the future position, it's like trying to gain a different perspective on the lessons you have learned overall, trying to become independently. Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Coins. This is like the investment coming to an end. That's card energy, the Emperor, and then the 5 of Wands. It's coming up with like challenge after challenge after challenge. Why the 5 of Wands? It keeps coming up as the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Coins. If there's a need of like the need to collaborate there, somebody has their boundaries up, trying to stand in their ground, but there seems to be, there's this energy like in regret. 5 of Coins, 5 of Wands, and 5 of Cups are out here. All change. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. It keeps coming up this way. Like this person is supposed to be on your path. I feel like you do have free will to move forward. But it keeps saying like your choice is going to be a soulmate union. It's part of your destiny. Whoever this Emperor is keeps causing conflict because they want the truth. Ace of Swords. But if you've been standoffish with this person, it's because the energy of regret from the past. and not collaborating with this person. Aqua. The moon is putting a highlight on this. And your person's watching. Welcome in. There's like, yeah, a conversation that has to be said. Talked about. Whatever. I got 1, 2 feminine energies out here. A Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's going on with the Two of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune? That's the problem. Yeah. The High Priestess is what's standing in the way of this union coming together, and or this is a union where someone feels connected to because of the High Priestess. That's keeping this person away from this Emperor energy. Let's just say that you invested in going through a transformation and you started your own business. Because you're speaking the truth, it's causing some sort of chaos with this Emperor energy, meaning the authority figures that are around you. Because I guarantee you, you walk in the room and you can fucking read the room without even having to say shit. Your eyes, you see everything. Whatever. Alright. So you stand your ground. This person's in regret. They want to come in and collaborate. You're the star. They're watching. They want to send you a message. Queen of Wands energy. I feel like you're kind of like, I stand my ground. I'm doing what I'm doing. And you can just stay the fuck over there. King of Wands said, what? I am your master. No. That's why it feels like two people's energy needs to come together. It's destined to happen that way. What? What the fuck? Something about looking back at the past. 6 of Cups. I just heard sushi. Sushi? What? Sushi. I don't eat sushi. I don't know who the fuck eats sushi. Jazz does not eat sushi. Okay? That's what I heard, sushi. I got the Queen of Coins out here with the 10 of Coins. Why is the Page of Wands next to the damn Queen of Coins? Somebody's going to come in and bring you a message. I don't know if this is like some sort of communication, a decision, if it's pertaining to your long-term stability, if you're supposed to be starting up your own shit, because the challenge is trying to move forward independently. Your outcome here is this Queen of Coins and the 10 of Coins. Whoever's your soulmate, you're supposed to be on this path with this person. High Priestess came out over this energy. This is your person. They match your energy. You guys have passions for the same thing? I don't know. You wouldn't know because the truth isn't said. There's just nothing but conflict around this shit. That's why this person is coming in. To send in the message, to express their passion for the same thing. That makes sense. I'm over here clarifying the Emperor with the 5 of Wands and why is someone causing so much conflict, all right, about what the conversation needs to be had. And I'm like, well, what is it? The person coming in and expressing the same type of passion that they have about the same shit that you do, apparently. I don't know. There was something about you having to invest in some sort of transformative energies to be able to communicate out the same type of interest. Maybe you're intuitive. Your person is over here looking for someone to partner with because they're just as intuitive. Spiritually inclined, believe in the same type of belief system. Something like this. I don't know. Alright, whoever is your match, you both have some sort of maternal instinct. The instinct of protection around you from, I'm guessing, like, the spirit realm. Alright? With the moon in Scorpio, this is your feminine power that you have, apparently. Some sort of inheritance that has come through. Where you kind of have to flatter other people. Because it's like, if you say, I don't know, I got fucking fake faces looking straight at you and behind your damn head. I don't listen. Everything is seen. Is the way I feel. Everything is seen. You can speak about it. Alright? You're seduced by it. Feel like it's helping you find your person. I don't know. Got you. It helped you end a very difficult situation where you were able to open up your heart space more. It's more so giving me the energy of opening up your heart space after feeling emotionally withdrawn for a while. I count 9 cups here. Got you. This is interesting. Kind of giving like spiritual public speaker, putting the word out there, the knowledge out there, things that people are curious about, how to flatter people, remain in the energy of protection overall within your emotional state. There's many different things coming out here. All right, let's pull one more. Sun in Aries, assertion, Jupiter in Virgo. Oh. You're helping people with learning difficulties. You're like somebody's right-hand man type of shit. Resistance. If you've been taking action after something, there's a need to be patient because there seems to be some sort of resistance coming your way. All right. You need to find a way to be able to escape into an emotional fulfillment right now because you're going to have to keep your guard up with something and detach for a while. If you're starting to adapt to some sort of like changes that are happening around you, it looks like the love affair energy that you have is going to be pertaining to... Ali, I'm doing a reading.
Just put it on there.
It looks like you're going to be coming together with an authority figure. Someone that's going to give you the knowledge that you need. So that if you're speaking this energy out, you're performing it. That's what it looks like. That's why the flattery card came out. It's almost like someone looking for your energy, your knowledge, that type of thing, so that you could be the spokesperson, so that you can teach others that have learning difficulties. 1 second. Okay. See what's going on here. Whatever you're taking action on, it's not going to grab attention of a lot of people. So this is why you have to have patience. When I started off this channel, you guys, I probably had like 2 viewers, something like this. All right, and then all of a sudden, I'm up to 3,000 subscribers. So the more that you talk about something, the more people you're going to be attracting to whatever it is that you're doing. So have patience, because there's a lot of people that are out there that are resisting what it is that you have knowledge about. So that's just coming through. All right. It came out with the Knight of Coins. You have a specific skill. All right. 9 of Swords. It could be seen as being at cross purposes with other people. But the Hermit is like you have the wisdom and the knowledge pertaining to whatever this is. So if you are standing in your power as an authority figure, let's look at this as like Aries energy, like the Emperor, it's going to cause conflict around your environment about what you're speaking of. Or if someone wants to have a conversation with you and they are an authority figure, it's almost as if you see this person coming off a bit too harsh. But it's like they're looking for someone that matches the energy and the knowledge of what they're speaking of to be able to put it out there. Publicly speaking. All right, so Jupiter and Virgo. Queen of Swords. That's what is given. All right, someone that's very focused, very intelligent, willing to put in the work, very business savvy, like always focused on gaining knowledge and pushing forward. The Chariot and the 9 of Cups. All right, so whatever this energy is, the one that is the person that is acting as a secretary for a social or a self-help group is reorganizing the methods of a system and or spending time helping someone with a learning difficulty. 9 of Cups, that's spirituality. The Chariot, that is the energy of like you doing something for trying to make everyone move forward collectively, successfully. Queen of Swords is like you have to communicate about it. So where you're taking action right now is the 9 of Coins, whatever knowledge you have, moving forward with the wisdom and putting it out there. Let's look at the resistance. Judgment, High Priestess, 10 of Wands. Why the 10 of Wands? So a lot of people are not going to agree again with what you have to say. If you're the High Priestess and you have a specific belief and you have a focus on your ascension and you have the like great responsibility is for you to strategically figure out how you're going to put this knowledge out there. Because it's going to cause resistance from other people that don't believe in it. Makes you want to more so escape, be on the defense, and detach from the world. That's like giving me Hermit energy. Ace of Swords. Eight of Swords. Or it's giving me that a lot of people are going to be going through this. And you have the skills to be able to get out of it. All right, so all the changes that are happening right now is more so like someone being on the defense with this energy. Queen of Wands. Six of Cups. Perfect. Oh. You could be called back if you were in a position of leadership in the past for a specific organization and or an institution or something like this. What's the detachment? If you're detached, they're watching you. And how you're remaining stable right now and how you've accelerated so quickly with something. Adaptability. How you've adapted to changes. All right, through doing communication work, it's the third house. So let's just say you worked doing something in your local community and all of a sudden you changed your life around. Something made a sudden shift in your life. You went into isolation mode. You went after a wish fulfillment. You came back intuitive. And now you're doing communicating things online. People are like, what? Yeah. Just shows how you like transition very quickly. Six of Swords. Queen of Coins. Eight of Cups. It's like emotionally turning off that switch. Withdrawing from the lifestyle of the Queen of Coins. Having everything, being very abundant. Something like that. So having to like withdraw. Just by going after your, your wheel of fortune. Just having trust that going after your destiny that you would, you know what I mean? Have to step away from that type of lifestyle. So let's look at Venus and Leo. The Magician. The Emperor. The Four of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Sun. If you've been putting in a lot of hard work to whatever this love affair thing is, all right, it looks like whatever you're manifesting pertaining to the Emperor energy seems to be coming through because you've been working really, really hard at it. The Eight of Pentacles to the Sun card. Why is the Four of Cups here? Three of Cups. It's almost like a celebration. Ten of Coins. And how something's coming through for you now. Keeps coming out this way. I literally opened up my YouTube and it was like, woohoo, you hit 3,000 subscribers. And I was like, oh shit. Like just 2-3 weeks ago, I was only at 2,000 subscribers. So something is picking up very, very quickly for you. All right, as long as you're doing your job, you're not resisting what you're supposed to be doing. If you have patience with who it is that you're supposed to be helping at this time, that type of thing. All right. Let's look at authority, eccentricity, and drama. I'm seeing the 11th house and the 5th house here in opposition. It's showing me Saturn and Mercury. So it's giving me long and patient work with something pertaining to like research. Being in an authority figure with this type of energy. So being in a position of leadership. Could be within a specific like organization or something. It's coming through as being very eccentric in your own energy and putting it out there theatrically. Knight of Coins is back out here. Three of Wands. Temperance. Oh. The Fool card, Ace of Cups. Who's this Knight of Coins, though? This is somebody that looks after you or something like that. Like a spirit guide or... Yeah, it is. Nine of Cups. This is someone that looks after you. What's the Three of Wands? Could be a Sun and Aries person. It's because you've remained very like determined on going down your path here. So if you've been waiting for your ships to come in, Three of Wands energy is like the progress that you've been making. You remaining patient, it's going to come through. All right. It's more so like continuing on with your healing process. Gaining control of your emotional state. From literally Page to King of Cups. All right, let's look at eccentricity. Very knowledgeable, very unique in your own way. You speak about things that aren't normally spoken about. You got a lot of spiritual strength here. King of Wands, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. You could have a leadership position even if you are a divine feminine energy. On this path, you're still leading yourself to like emotional fulfillment. You could have felt rejected in the past and or experienced some sort of loss due to some sort of deception or something that you've been overcoming. And where people now want to come back around, they see your success and they want to collaborate. Whatever you're speaking about is catching their attention. You're very eccentric. Look at drama. This is a boss figure that wants you back. The Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Yep. This person knew that you were very wise in the past. They just sit there and they watch you. They may have offered you a leadership position in the past as well. This is a lot of masculine type of energy here. Like, you're the fucking lion. You're not afraid to speak up. It's communication, Mercury energy here. About whatever it is that you desire. If it's self-creativity, all right, like, you putting your shit out there. Don't matter what nobody says. Somebody knows you're like the hermit here for a reason. You're very isolated because you like to know your shit. You like to put in the work yourself. You like to be very organized. Something about very detail oriented. Like, it's given just very wise overall. Somebody's looking back at the past and seeing the leadership in you and the potential that you had and why you're being able to move forward the way that you are. Something like this. It's coming through with the Six of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Someone has taken a loss. Someone's in the spotlight, and then the collaboration wants to come back together. Three of Coins. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords. Somebody's sorry. They want to reconcile. Ace of Wands and Judgment. All right. So whoever you're catching the attention of, all right, a sightseeing bus. Kind of giving me people riding by on the damn bus and they're curious about what you got going on. All right, how are you defining your characteristics as a person now? What type of innovative things you have going on? Says we move away from our beloved past, motivated by curiosity for the greater experiences. But it's like the people that you left in the past are in awe as you move forward. Restlessness. Idealism with the sun in Aquarius. Saturn in Taurus, ostentation. Originality. Bathroom. Whatever knowledge is coming through for you, it's coming in very quickly. It's because of you continuously moving forward. You've got a lot of wisdom to give out to the universe. You're very idealistic. And you could be doing this trying to build some sort of like large financial commitment as you continue to push forward. It's because you're very original. Seeing a lot of ones. That's what's catching my attention right now. Ones. I see Aquarius here twice in Aries, which technically they sextile to each other. But I'm also seeing Aquarius and Taurus, which is at a square. So there could be tension pertaining to one's values or like one's finances if they're doing something restless that's like idealistic, very original, but they're not reaping what they want out of it yet. It's because it takes long and patient work and a lot of research. Mercury's here twice. Saturn and Taurus. Obviously, Saturn is like long and patient work. All right. Taurus's energy also puts in lots of hard work. So it's not easy what you're doing. It has a lot of research going into it. It's giving me like Aquarius's energy. This could just be the moon in Aquarius where it is right now. We're not ingressing into the moon in Pisces up until 3:23. So what, like the next 10 minutes or so? Something involves astrology for sure. I know the innovation card. Anything pertaining to astrology is going to be associated with Aquarius. All about like science. That type of shit. Futuristic things. Tell me about Mercury and Aries. This could be starting up like a business too. Disrespectful. 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords. What was that? The Chariot. Six of Coins. It's almost like if you have a win, you want to feel the same type of energy be reciprocated right back to you. But instead, people give you like stress about it and not wanting to help you achieve your goal here or something like that. Is the way it's coming through. If you have success, people should be supporting you and moving forward in celebration. Instead, there's this energy around you surrounded by anxiety, stress, and or worries that you're on the wrong path or something because you're restless about it. When people should be reciprocating you. With the same type of energy you're putting out there, they're coming back with like bad comments or trying to cross question you. Why are you doing this? Like that type of thing. Let's look at the sun in Aquarius with idealism. I mean, obviously you see something that they don't. All right, you're curious about something that doesn't catch someone else's curiosity. So whatever you do is not for everybody. That's what this is. It's only for those that have original mindsets that are very fucking eccentric. They're unique in their own way. Just like let them be, right? This is like you trying to put an autistic person around someone that can't stand being around kids. You get what I'm trying to say? Doesn't work. I don't know. Queen of Cups, Ten of Coins, Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. Whatever Aquarius is doing right now, it's just the energy. Whoever's being idealistic, pouring that wisdom out, it's because they're highly intuitive and they see long term with this, being committed to it. It brings them in emotional happiness. You cannot stop somebody from having an achievement if they're restless about whatever research they're looking into. Instead of causing stress, anxiety, and worry, celebrate with them, and support is what it's coming through as. Let's look at ostentation. So this is a large financial commitment. People may be looking at it as someone trying to strategically come through to strategize on how to get money. Ten of Swords. Oh, this is why they don't want you to do it. They want you to end it. Temperance. Be patient. It's very clear. Be patient. This is you doing Spirit's work. They don't see it that way. This is a spirit. This is an archangel. Temperance energy. You've got knowledge that's supposed to be poured out to the universe. That's what Aquarius does. You're the water bearer. Heavy Aquarius energy in this reading. It's because of the moon. And I mean, it's Mercury in Scorpio, right? So let's just look at the actual placement and why Aquarius is coming out so heavy here. Because it's something original. Scorpio, number one, is Aquarius's 10th house. It's part of their divine like purpose, right? We've seen Aries come out. North Node is in the house of communication for Aquarius's energy. So although it's speaking about Mercury and Scorpio, this can be like news of whatever is to change. Long term though. Pertaining to someone's career. Moving forward, pertaining to the changes that are happening in Taurus. Finances. Why is originality here? Someone's strength. Their skill, their knowledge, the love that they have for it. The fact that they're not afraid to face fears. They can look past the bullshit. It's part of their destiny. Wheel of Fortune. Emperor, starting up a business with this. It's going to accelerate very quickly. It just requires lots of hard work. Can't make that up. The more you stay persistent with something, the more restless you are with something, the more work you keep putting into it, the farther it takes off. So people may not like what you're doing right now, if this is you putting in this type of work, but they will learn to love it. Because when it's supposed to take off, this is where you're going to be ready for it. The energies haven't hit just yet. We're just now experiencing change in the universe. All right, pertaining to what's to come in the next couple of years. For my Aquas, Age of Aquarius. Pluto will be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. We've got Saturn's energy stepping into Aries. 2026, Uranus, Aquarius' planet, stepping into Gemini. All right, so whatever the future is to look like, it's pertaining to some sort of technology. Could be the media, could be communication, could be travel, could be transportation. Things like this that are going to be innovative in the next couple years. So I feel like the universe is getting everybody prepared right now with spiritual wisdom, getting their lives on track, because what's to come is like, we're going to need our scientists out here ASAP, okay? We need our Aquas to come back real quick. Gain lots of knowledge, go back to school, do this, do that, whatever, all right, and do your thing. So, it's a big deal. Whatever changes are to come. All right, let's look at the soul's journey. So discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So if you're doing something that makes you happy, it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's what's making you happy at the time. All right. All right. It says surrender. I can release the need to control. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So maybe you walked away from something, you lost something. I'm seeing heavy purples here. Solar plexus and sacral chakras as well. So it's kind of giving me like whatever you're working on creatively right now is where you're taking action. That's going to be the sacral and the solar plexus energy. And then you're going to be focusing more so on ascending to the crown chakra energy where you understand why you're doing something. Tell me more about grief. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. You might feel that you lost out on something, but that happens to be able to bring you back into balance with where you're supposed to be. Because now I'm seeing like your third eye expanding and I've seen throat chakra in here as well. You're meant to do some sort of communicating work. From the heart space, I see green. I release the need to know all the answers. All right, so moving forward in the heart space is going to be of significance and rising to understand where you need to surrender to the divine so that you can be successful on your path. All right, blame is here. I accept my responsibility for my well-being. And death. I was getting ready to say, you're going to have to go through some sort of like dark night of the soul, transformative energy in order for you to be going after what it is that you're responsible for. So if something ended, it's like literally merely a new beginning. It's not for you to be grieving that or you being in doubt about where you're moving forward, whether it's to blame whoever the hell. It's about surrendering and having courage to continue to push forward on your journey here so that you can remain balanced and focus on your success. All right, relationships are of significance right now because of Libra's energy. It says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So if you're ascending, then you're in relationships with those type of people. If you're vibing low, you're going to be around the ones that are doing the energy of toxicity, addictions, whatever that may be. And whatever it is that whoever does, right? So maintaining health, mind, body, spirit, gaining knowledge, focusing on doing something pertaining to communication so that you can release what it is in your head, right? Subconsciously, bringing it out consciously, that type of thing. I'm getting like writing. When I first started this channel, I had a few members that like came into my community and they're just like, oh, Jazz, you should write a book. I don't see myself writing a book. I like to have conversations. I can talk to you guys on here, but I don't know. I wouldn't see me wanting to write a book. But you never know. All right? Never know. Let me pull a crystal here. And I'm going to go. You guys, I think I'm going to take the rest of the day off today because I feel tired. Number one. Number two, we got a lot coming up this week that I want to talk about in tomorrow's energy check-in. So, tomorrow my kids have off for school. I'm probably going to sleep in. I'm not getting up that early. All right. And then we've got Columbus Day. So, a lot of people are off of work. I think collectively it will be a better time for me to do it tomorrow. I'll get more viewers and a lot more people being able to like check in. So freedom and breaking free. This sunstone doesn't want to go anywhere this week. It's been here for like the past 3 days. Moldavite. Transformation, rebirth through fire, initiation, and opening up to new experiences, revitalization, and renewal. Turquoise. Storytelling, reframing, a different way of perceiving, and enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth with aquamarine. So sunstone. It says working with sunstone helps us release our old emotions, be strong, and own our leadership qualities, which do not arise from a place of ego but from a place of inspired leadership for the highest good of all. Sunstone teaches us to shine authentically and without fear. All right, so Moldavite. It is a crystal heralding massive transformation on all levels. This is not a stone to play with or take lightly. It is definitely not recommended for those unwilling to step out of their comfort zone. And once we engage with Moldavite, we need to buckle up because things are going to get interesting. So normally that comes through when it's like a massive transformation. Turquoise teaches the beauty of wholeness. It assists us in honoring and bringing together all the pieces of ourselves in order to see the magnificence and the unique collage that we are. Meditation with the stone allows us to honor the whole of our being, even when others do not. So a lot of people are not going to honor you for what you're doing. It's all about you. Aquamarine assists us in communicating on frequency of love. Meditation with the stone enables us to soften the edges of our words, teaching us to express ourselves from the heart rather than strictly from what we know. This brings a loving vibration to our speech and interestingly allows us to be truly heard as the vibration is felt by those that we are speaking to. All right, so I'm going to be leaving the reading there. I'll check you guys out tomorrow morning for the energy check-in. Love you guys. Bye.